Yo, so this is my second time recording this video because the first video I read a BuzzFeed article. And the problem with that is that it's a BuzzFeed article. So, welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm 23. Yippee! I'm recording this at 8:21 on January 22nd. So, you better believe that I'm rushing this shit hot off the press, like as soon as possible. Speaking of hot off the press, I'm live right now if you're watching this on the 23rd of January. I'm doing a 12-hour stream, so if you want to pop by, just click on the channel or jump over to Twitch and catch me there. And if it isn't the 23rd of January, you should follow me there anyways, because I'll probably be live at some other point. Like I mentioned earlier, I tried to read a BuzzFeed article, but you can only do so much with a BuzzFeed article. So I've turned to the next best place, Reddit. What we're going to be doing is, now that I'm 23, I'm going to see if other people have better life advice than what I could give myself or someone else that's turning 23, because I don't know what's in store for me, because, you know, I can't think for my own thoughts. Okay, so this post says, I'm turning 23 years old this week. Any life advice that you can share? My birthday's coming up this weekend, and admittedly, I've been feeling a little lost in life. It's not a very nice feeling to have, so I figured I'd come here for some clarity. I'd appreciate a lot if you guys can give me the best birthday gift that you can provide, your best life advice. I need all the help I can get to survive this incoming year. Thank you so much. I kind of feel this kind of a bit on a personal level, because it's not that I feel lost in life, but it's like, I know I want to do things, and I want to get there, but I need like that little push. Need that little motivation, you know? So hopefully this will give us the answers that we so desperately desire. Save, doesn't matter how much, always put something in your savings. I can feel that one. You want to see how much I have in my savings right now? Hold on, let me pull this shit up. That's how much I got in that shit. Like nothing. Yeah, I got like nothing in that shit, bro. So take this as word from me. Always keep something in your savings and never touch it unless you need to. Stay away from alcohol. It is a lie. There's a lot of things I cannot speak on in this world, and one of them is being an alcoholic. Being one of the most boring people on this planet. I can vouch. I don't really drink alcohol, so sorry. Oh my god, this dude wrote a whole yap fest. I ain't reading all that, Brody. It's better to shit in the sink than sink in the shit. Real motherfucking shit, bro. It's also better to come in the sink than to sink in the cum, as a wise man once said. I'm pretty sure it was Albert Einstein, but don't quote me on that. Never wait for the perfect opportunity to do something. They don't exist. If you want to do something, you can think about it, but do it. Try and fail, learn, continue. I think that's kind of the conclusion that I've come to in my life, especially with YouTube. I've kind of been putting it off for a while because I feel like I'm going to miss an opportunity that, like, a great video is going to come along the line that I need to make perfect. But I think instead, going forward, I'm just going to try to do what I enjoy and see where that goes from there. And if things work, they don't. And if things work, they don't. And if I need to delete a video because in a year or two, I find it so cringe that I can't look back at it, that's probably what I'll do. But I won't pass up the chance to enjoy what I'm doing now in the search of achieving something that's probably not as good as I expect it to be. So go to the gym. Real shit. On a real note, I do need to go to the gym more because I be feeling a little too much sometimes, you know? Get off this subreddit as soon as possible. If you're trying to get advice from Reddit, you should just get off the internet. And my case here is different because I'm not looking for advice. I'm just reading the subreddit that someone else was asking advice for. Focus on what's within your control. Don't react to things outside of it. I've kind of come to terms with this a long time ago. I'm very much of the mindset of why stress about things that you can't really control when you know it's going to happen anyways. I'm very much of the mindset of you got to let shit go when they need to get let go. Yeah, I feel to this one on a personal level. Don't really have much to complain about that. Never trust a fart. Dude, that could not have been better. I love Reddit sometimes. My adult life started when I quit drinking alcohol. Nah, keep drinking, bro. You'll get somewhere eventually. It's the same with gambling. You'll get somewhere if you just keep gambling. Promise, you just gotta keep going. Now let's switch gears a bit. Let's see what people were up to at 23 years old to see if I should get on some tomfoolery or, you know, shenanigans that I haven't been already. Cocaine and alcohol every night. That sounds like a fun time, but I think I'm gonna pass on that one. Almost getting vaporized by an IED in Iraq on MSR Tampa, just north of Scania. I don't know if I'm gonna want to experience that, but like, I hope dude's okay. Mother of a 4-year-old. Maybe I should try being a mother one day. Yep. I was 4 years into an 8-year heroin addiction. I think I turned 23 in jail, actually. Shit sucked. Glad I'm out of that life. That sounds pretty rough, if I'm not gonna lie. Holy shit. 8-year heroin addiction at the age of 23? That means they were hooked on heroin at the age of 15. My god. Hope they're doing okay. I was pretty addicted to Yu-Gi-Oh at that time. Wasted probably a few thousand on that damn game. Hey man, like I said, gambling is the true way to happiness in the heart. So what I'm noticing in this Reddit, a lot of people were in the military, and that's just not for me. My dad was in the military, and that was enough of the military life that I needed to go through. So I'm good, thank you. Nobody likes you when you're 23. That's the title of the video, guys. Made the best decision in life. This dude gatekeeping us whatever, man. I was a moron at 23. Still am, but I talk less. Yup. I just talk less than most people in general because I'm antisocial as fuck. But, I mean, what can I really do about that? I was hitchhiking around Mexico having a blast. I'm curious sometimes, is hitchhiking actually fun? Or is that, like, kind of terrifying, hopping in some stranger's car and just driving somewhere? I feel like part of it's kind of fun, but the other part of it's probably, like, horrifying because you never know, like, what's gonna happen. Maybe I'll hitchhike one day. Probably not. I'm not allowed to respond truthfully, otherwise I would lose access to this account, and I like Reddit. Well, looks like dude was too honest on a different subreddit because he's gone. Well, I guess what we can sum up from this is that 23 can be rough, but it can also be full of heroin. And also we've learned to save money and stay away from alcohol. And that's about it. If you guys have enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like. 1 like equals 1 23-year-old under your bed. And it's not going to be me. Also, shout out to IKEA for the new wall decorations. They look pretty great, if I do say so myself. This is literally from me filming the last video on the 18th. Between now is when this got put up. So yeah, I really hauled ass to get that shit up. I also just recovered from a really bad case of food poisoning. Let's just say 2 words, hot Cheetos. I'll leave it at that. So yeah, if you liked the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you want me to do this next year as well, leave a comment saying you're not even 24 yet, bro, because I'm not. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.